Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man tabi'a sunnatahu ila yawm ad-din. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters, welcome to another episode of the short sessions on benefits and lessons derived from Adab Mufrad. Today we start with chapter 341, True Faith and Good Behavior. Ibn Mas'ud said, "You are living at a time where there are many men of understanding and few orators. There are few who ask and many who give. In this time, virtues are stronger than passion. After you, there will be a time where there are few men of understanding and many speakers, many orators. There will be many who ask and few who give. Passion will direct action. Know that good behavior is better than some actions in the last period." So, oratory here, or speaking, does not necessarily or essentially mean knowledge. The narration dispraises speaking without knowledge, begging, stinginess, and following desires, and encourages towards being of good thoughts and character. Al-Jurayri said, "I asked Abu Tafail, did you see the Prophet ﷺ? He said, yes. And I do not know of any man left alive on the face of the earth except myself who saw the Prophet ﷺ. He went on, the Prophet had white skin and a handsome face." From Yazid ibn Harun from Al-Jurayri, who said, "I and Abu Tafail were doing tawaf round the house when Abu Tafail said, 'There is no one remaining who saw the Prophet ﷺ except me.' I asked, 'Did you see him?' He replied, 'Yes.' I asked, 'What did he look like?' He said, 'He was white-skinned, handsome, and of medium stature.' Ibn Abbas said, the Prophet ﷺ said, 'True faith, right behavior, and being moderate make up 25th portion of prophethood.'" So this shows that the hadith, it does not mean that prophethood can be acquired or that the person with good thoughts and character has aspects of prophethood. It rather demonstrates the importance of being of good thoughts and refined in behavior. Allah the Exalted selected the prophets and ended prophethood with the messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In another version it says, make up a 70th portion of the prophethood. Chapter 344. Abu Hurairah said, the Messenger of Allah ﷺ said, "When one of you wishes for something, he should look to what he desires. He does not know what he will be given." Chapter 347. A man saying, "I do not feel active." Abdullah bin Abu Musa said, Aisha said, "Do not forget to stand up at night to pray." The Prophet ﷺ did not neglect to do it. If he was either ill or did not feel active, he prayed sitting down. And this hadith shows us there is evidence for the permissibility of observing nawafil, subrogative voluntary prayers, while sitting when one is inactive, even though one is able to stand up. Imam an-Nawawi rahimahullah had cited a consensus, ijma' of the scholars on that. As regards the chapter heading, the hadith points out that if one could speak of another person as being inactive, that he could say that about himself with a greater reason. Chapter 348. The person who seeks refuge from laziness. Anas Ibn Malik said, the Prophet ﷺ used to say frequently, "O Allah, I seek refuge with you from worry, sorrow, incapacity, laziness, cowardice, avarice, being overburdened by debt, and being overcome by other men." So we see in this today's session, brothers and sisters, that again, over and over again, we see that true faith is equated with good manners. True faith is equated with good behavior. And this whole book has mentioned chapters already on that. But this just reminds us that we must always try to double check our character. And I advise myself before anyone else. We always try and reflect and judge ourselves or bring ourselves to account before we are brought to account in everything, but as well, importantly, our manners. If we want to have true faith, we have to have good character, good behavior. And until next time, inshallah, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.